God gives us is right here.
Alright.
Are we on now?
Take two. Alright.
Double attack.
Bro, that's some weird shit. I need to have some of that shit you smoking.
Alright guys, how you doing? Wow, this is bright, right? How you doing? So I thought I would do some of this vlogging stuff that they say that they do on the internet, on the suave stuff.
Well, here's the advice, straight up. Take it on the road, baby. Man, you talk about riffraff.
And I thought what I would do is I would tell you a little bit about my life and something that I'm kind of doing of trying to get out of an eating disorder, which is the opposite angle, I suppose, or the opposite way of anorexia and bulimia, which is overindulging in bad foods to suppress thoughts and feelings and our emotions of stuff that we do when you can spiral out of control. I suppose when you have a Scorpio rising like myself and you have certain food factors within your chart, it can also make you extremely obsessive over compulsive buying. And then also eating disorder can also be related to things of the same kind of stuff that a lot of you have seen me going through on my channel. So as you may know, I said that I'm going to start doing things around vlogging and showing you parts of my life and me in a different light. What do you reckon to the light? So I got this camera, so I thought what I would do is I would start, because I've started to make sushi. And what I'm trying to do is get out of that process of actually going out and buying loads of crap junk food, takeaway foods and stuff like that, because a spiral of what I basically do through my day is that my emotions can be of anger. So like when I'm eating, I can start getting extremely aggressive when I'm eating, and I don't know why I do that, but I see food in a way that when I'm eating it, I'm getting really angry when I'm eating it. And then generally when I start to eat things myself, I start to take it out on myself, because I don't know if I'm projecting anger onto the food that I'm eating or projecting it onto a feeling that I can't feel. So when you get into these spirals and you spiral out of control around your food, obviously self-worth starts to take this domino train effect within yourself of where you basically just eat to suppress feelings and emotions that you can't physically feel. So the relation that I have with food itself can be very dangerous, because it's a lot like anorexia. It's people that can go like extremely thin and everything else, and they have an addiction over how they look and everything else. And then I have this addiction where when I go out into society after eating and stuff like that, I get very ashamed of eating food when I'm around people, and like I find it very difficult to eat in a restaurant or to eat in a McDonald's.
I'll tell you what, tell you what your problem is. Oh, okay, all right. Well, shit, what I think is, the only thing I can tell you is that right now, in my opinion, you're looking good.
So what I've got here at the moment is sushi rice that is pretty much half cooked anyway, and you have to wait for it to go cold apparently, because you can't really cook sushi when it is hot and warm, because it makes the seaweed stick. So this is really sticky. I don't know if any of you ever made your own sushi, but when you're actually trying to put this, it's not like normal rice. Hello and welcome back with Cooking with Steve. So I don't know how, like I said guys, I don't know how this audio is going to be, because I've just checked it. It's you're right.
No, you know, and it's not complicated, and we don't take a complicated position, okay? We simply say, legalize all drugs. Yeah, we're going to lose some people, maybe 1 million, maybe 2. Good riddance to the fools.
You can just see me wand, bruv. You can just see me knife. But you got to have a very sharp knife for this. But what we're doing is we're cutting up ourselves a little bit of smoked salmon slice stuff. It's quite expensive, this salmon, but it's a bit like a Pisces really. You just stick them on here and you kind of fillet it. So sorry Pisces, or which is my own sign, but we're going to have to cut up ourselves a bit of salmon. We also need some of these. So this is obviously sushi nor, or whatever it is, if you can see it, if the light is not too crap. But yeah, so seaweed basically. So sheets of seaweed. In Britain, I think it's about £1.50 per pack, and then you get 5 in a pack. It's quite expensive for different places. And then you want the shiny side down. Really? So here we go, take 2.
Hell no! I got to step out of here for a minute, man. Look, God damn, man, there's some good smelling shit.
I think I made a right pig's ear of the last one. So hopefully what we've had to do is we've had to stuff more in this one, because the other one seemed as if the seaweed was not really filled. So the trouble is, and this is the God's honest truth with this, and this is what I've done now, is over put stuff in. It's how much to actually get in your mouth, but to get in the actual sushi roll itself to make sure that it's full compared to having too much room. So then it ends up like where it's loose, because you don't want it loose. So that's the difficult part, is knowing how much to physically actually put in the sushi roll itself. But that seems to be cushy. Check that one out, bruv. Check it out. Go and have a look at it.
Hey, dude, Esther Roll know you stole her hair.
So this is the other one, as you can see, which is actually like really fat this end and really small this end. So we always have to make sure.
I'm going to tell you what, you better do something. Blaze up.
Chatter is cooking. The knife is sharp, but then when we're cutting it, we have to make sure that it doesn't pull, you see. So it's always good to have like a really wet knife. And then we cut nice pieces, nice portions. It's something different than talking to dead people every single day. It's nice to sit back now and again and cut up yourself a nice bit of Pisces. So basically that's what we've had left. This is the finished result, if you can see it. It's not very en-garde-vard, or whatever y'all call it, but
Talk about a woeful motherfucker. I mean, that clown was turned down by members only for being too common.
this is the UK redneck style of cutting up a piece of Pisces. Cut yourself up a piece of Pisces and see how they taste.
Oh, no. Hey, this shit is old and pop.
But yeah, that's pretty much it. Pretty much showing you is my kitchen. This is the outside, nice and quiet. No criminals or anything ducking and diving. It's nice and peaceful, actually.
Better to have men think you a fool than to post online and remove all doubt.
It is. It's kind of getting colder in the UK at the moment, but this is it's quite nice for Britain this sort of time. And then parts of the kitchen. Is this thing on? All right. So this is Emily. Hello, Emily.
Hi.
So we are just about to cook. What are we going to cook?
Pot noodle.
Pot noodle tonight. We are about to cook a pot noodle. Any of you out there know?
Oh, man, look at that. Okay, shit. Some tourists just rolled up in the bus that says romance. Heathcliff, we still have any of those sound systems with bricks in them?
To cook a pot noodle, because she ain't
Really
got a clue.
difficult.
So we're going to show you. Thanks. So anyway, so earlier you probably see that I was cooking some sushi, and that is pretty much what I'm going to have, is sushi and wasabi. This is Emily's apartment. Would you say it's an apartment? Mansion. Shall we mention the downstairs neighbours? No, we're not mentioning those. So we'll cut this part and not say anything about it. So I'm going to get my sushi. So anyway, so I have sushi and I have spilt. Oh no! See, I told you, these things, they don't close.
This is when he gets stressy.
Why is there like shit all over my bag, bruv?
Why? They're good. What's wrong with them?
They have got avocado in there, bruv. Avocado in that one, and that one's sugar. That's what I made earlier.
God, it smells like minge.
And this is who? Minge? Oh, it does a little bit fishy, but that is pretty much the aftermath of sushi or sauce.
Oh, what's that? Should we do that thing where that you put? What am I on about? We hold it up and go like that.
Alright, so here we go. So take two. So the last bit went fucking tits up. So anyway, so we are, well, pretty much Emily. This
Ooh, God, let me hold my nose. The shit you doing.
person is going to be cooking pot noodle. Emmy's got some interesting facts to talk about pot noodle. What was your interesting fact?
All right, because he's yelling. He's trying to get somebody's attention. Wait a minute. Okay, baby, I'm on my cell phone. I'm talking to... That's my man. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. That is him. That's my man.
The small ones are 75 pence.
The small pot noodles are 75p for all you people out in America.
But these ones...
We're doing a Taz type sort of thing because we watch Taz. So we're doing this like show you and put your hand behind it for a professional kind of...
Fuck, that's a good picture.
That is a really good picture. I am so glad I bought this camera. So this is a pot noodle for all you lot that in America that must know, but these are 75p And that one is how much?
69.
69, and it's bigger. That sounds like another one of my favourite numbers.
Sounds like a
69.
dirty joke.
It does, doesn't it? So what's the other one?
Bombay Bad Boy.
So the other one is a Bombay Bad Boy, Sam. Bombay Bad Boy. This one is strong. So this one is how much?
Same price, 69.
Same price. What was your interesting fact?
If you get the bigger one, it's cheaper for some reason.
The bigger one is actually cheaper. So who knows? It's Britain. They do like to rip us off. That's called the well, that's basically called Britain, basically. So anyway, so as you may know, so earlier when I was on my own, I was actually cooking these, or not cooking, but sushi. So I made 2 lots, and I'd done one with avocado, and then done the other one pretty much just with fish. So I cut a Pisces up and shoved it in, bunged it in a roll, bruv, and then we've got 2 of these. But I'm a little bit disappointed with the lids because the lids don't stay on, they just pretty much stay. You see?
That's alright.
Doesn't stay on. So we've got that, and we've got some wasabi, and then we've also got some soy sauce, which is pretty much. Let's do the professional thing. Hold on. There you go. No. Why am I showing it to that part of the camera?
I don't know. That's probably why it's
There,
not
you
working.
can't look
You
at
show
that.
it
You
to
see,
the eyes.
look. We know what we're doing with this.
That's good.
So soy sauce.
Backwards.
Backwards. So you might. Well, that's pretty much my brain,
A bit
really.
like me and you.
Yeah. So yeah, so we're gonna eat sabi. We've got a bit of fishy on the net, so I caught fish in the net, but the soy sauce went all over the net on the journey here. So we could show you Emily's. Let's show you your apartment. So this is the pot noodle making. Can we see? Take 2.
This is how you cook. Gourmet, bro.
Pot noodle. Look at the flare on the pot noodle.
And it sinks all the way at the bottom.
You've got a leaky kettle.
Oh no, it's shit. Well, that sucked it up.
How come you're making 2?
Because I want to.
You're eating 2 pot noodles.
Yeah, bro. Don't you?
Bruv.
Don't you start.
Really?
Don't you fucking
You don't
start.
need 2 pot noodles. Look at the size of you.
I fancy them.
So a Bombay Bad Boy and what's the other one?
Curry, and they are really nice. mixed
Curry. There you
together.
go. I think I said in one of my readings a curry eater. Somebody. Who
Curry.
was that? Please mention in the comments when I said about eating a curry and a curry eater, and someone was physically eating a curry at that exact point. So basically, with these little bad boys,
and
you
this.
just add water. Not like me preparing these little devices
Hang on,
earlier
there's
of
secret sauce in it.
sushi. Would you like a bit of wasabi in it?
Oh.
You can put this in it. Soy sauce. This one.
No, it's right. I've got my hot sauce and my mango.
Oh. So this is what we do in Britain when we can't be asked to cook. Now I've actually got some 5% less fat mince at home, but we actually decided to not cook that because we were going to have mashed potato and mince. But Emily has just got home from work, and well, I'm just fucking useless really, so I can't be bothered. That's why I made mine earlier.
We're both fucked, basically.
And we are going to rent out a film. So, where are you? Come here. There you are. You alright? How you doing? Shall we just like zoom out a little bit? Zoom in.
I'll show you the treat.
So, we were going to watch a film tonight, which was going to be... It's the other version of Saw. It was the other version of Saw.
Spiral. I think it is.
Spiral. So, we're going to rent Spiral off Prime and probably watch that. But to be honest with you, there was another horror film that I really wanted to watch that begins with H, but it was £15 in order to rent it. So normally if you wait a couple of 3 weeks, it goes down to probably about a tenner. But yeah, extortionate. So that's nice. It smells of fish. Anyway,
That's you.
so what's the treat? Because this is it. Because my diet's been going really well.
You haven't actually seen it yet, have you?
Oh my god.
One each.
So
One
that's
each.
what I'm saying. Look, you see, these bad boys are Tesco's finest. God, I need glasses. finest, what's that say, silicon?
Sicilian.
2 silicon cups.
These are Steve's favourites.
These are my favourites,
And
actually.
we've looked up about his disorder, and it says that it's better to have a little bit of what you want rather than suppress your diet.
What do you know? This
So-
is what I was saying earlier. So other than suppressing your diet, what you're supposed to do is eat loads of cake. Really.
No.
But these are £1.64. Hold on, let's do the professional bit. Man, I'm getting used to this vlogging malarkey. Apart from it's backwards. But £1.65. So we are going to be eating that and then watching this film. So we're not actually done yet. So this apparently is the avant-garde pour-in. Go, Dave. Oh, what flair. Really? Oh, that is disgusting.
Have you ever tried it?
No.
I wonder how many people on your channel have ever mixed Bombay Bad Boy and curry together.
Damn.
It's so good. I mean, they're good enough on their own, but mixed together, oh.
That is a meal in itself.
Look at it, look.
That is a typical council house UK dinner. Is Bombay Bad Boy curry, bung it in a bowl, bruv,
And that's me done.
and she'll probably eat a quarter of that and she'll be full.
No!
Yeah. Right. Hello. Hello. What you doing? Your sausage.
That goddamn doorbell is driving me nuts.